What's up, everybody? Tony here. It is Saturday, October 14th, and I want to talk a bit about Ripple and the why I'm invested in Ripple, what I see as far as the future of Ripple, and as well as the conference that's coming up in 2 days on Monday, October 16th. So, what is Ripple? For those of you who haven't heard of or maybe haven't researched Ripple at all, Ripple is essentially an open payment network that runs on the blockchain. It has its own cryptocurrency called XRP, which is being traded on the market. Essentially, their goal, goal of the company, is to make global payments faster. It's actually faster than Bitcoin and Ethereum right now, according to calculations. And they want to get the banks on board so that they can start using Ripple to transfer money from bank to bank, and essentially would disrupt the way money is being sent right now, because as you guys know, even when banks transfer money to each other, it takes a few days, right? So the goal is to make things faster, and so far they have, and this was just reported in the news, so you guys can research this yourself. Over 100 banks are on board, and that's really great. One of the top banks that are on board is Santander, and you guys may have heard of that, as well as other international banks as well that are on board. You can go to their website; it has the full list of the banks that are on board, and as more banks get on board and they adopt this technology. Wow, I got a motorcycle passing by right here, so that's probably very loud. Sorry about that. As you can see, I'm recording from my car. I went out to do some errands, so I figured I'd make this video. But yes, like I was saying, as more banks come on board, right, and they adopt this technology, the value of Ripple is going to increase exponentially, because it's not just U.S. based banks; it's global. So really, the impact can be really great, and obviously globally, right? So they also, and this is interesting, the Federal Reserve has a task force that is tasked with finding ways to improve the way money is transferred. And they have said some positive comments about Ripple's technology. So you got the banks and you got the Federal Reserve endorsing it a bit. And Ben Bernanke, who was the head of the Fed, the chairman of the Fed from 2006 to 2014, he's going to be speaking at the conference on Monday, the conference called named Swell, which is hosted by Ripple. And now you may say he's paid to be there. He definitely is. But before this all even took place, when he was still chairman of the Fed, he had positive things to say about Ripple. So as you guys know, just go back to your history. Anything the banks are involved with and the Federal Reserve has lasting potential, it's gonna have a lot of value. So it's a great time to invest in Ripple. And guess what? One XRP right now is only about just over 25 cents. So it's really cheap to get in. You can really take some of your extra money or spending money or whatever before buying something ridiculous, or even going out for a couple meals out dining out. You can take that money, invest it in Ripple. Am I looking to become a millionaire? No, I'm just looking to make some extra money. If I make 20,000 or 30,000, I'll be happy. Even if I make 10,000, I'll be happy. I bought it when it was XRP, when it was 18 cents. So I'm looking to hold, and if Ripple XRP hits $2, I'll sell some, and then I'll hold some of it, and I'm in it for the long term. But that's why I think it's a valuable investment. But definitely, in full transparency, I am not any type of financial expert or investment expert. So I'm just a normal guy who has some extra money. I want to invest and make some money on the side. And I have a regular job. I have a family. I have a kid on the way. So by no means am I an expert. So please do your own research. But those are the points and the things I want to talk about as to why I think Ripple is a good investment. And obviously the price at which XRP is selling right now, 25 cents, is like next to nothing. If you look at how other cryptocurrencies have grown, I mean, just look at Bitcoin. I mean, this week it was like 5,800 or something, right? And almost 6,000. So Litecoin and these other ones, Ethereum. So there's definitely value here. I bought near over 10,000 XRP because I bought it at 18 cents, and it's money I can afford to lose. So even if I make, like I said, 10,000, I'm not making like 100,000, I'll still be happy because it was a good investment. I got extra money out of just really spending nothing. So definitely explore Ripple, XRP. I would highly suggest, streaming the conference that's going to happen on Monday. It's taking place in Toronto. So you can, I believe they're streaming it from their website, Ripple's website. So if you can, stream it, be sure to check it out. If not, you can watch the recorded version. I believe the conference is like 3 days. I believe it's from the 16th to the 18th. So be sure to check that out and check out Ripple and see if makes sense for you to invest in it. But I definitely see it growing as more banks come on board. It is going to go up in value, and if the Federal Reserve further endorses it, and the task force further endorses it, I think it's going to go to the moon, or so to speak, right? So definitely something worth investing, especially since it's not like it's 25 cents. Come on, that's next to nothing. If you take $500, $600, if that's all you can afford, you'll have some Ripple with you. So that's something to think about, and maybe you could make some money. So that's my thoughts on Ripple. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I have more videos on investing in cryptocurrencies. Like I own some Litecoin, Bitcoin, so I'll talk a bit about that, and also how to use your Bitcoin to make you additional money while Bitcoin that you're essentially holding and sitting on. How to make some money, which I'm doing on the side. So check out my other videos as well, and if you have any comments about Ripple, if you're already invested in Ripple, leave some comments in the comment section below, and let's get a dialogue going. So I think that's it. That's all I got to say about Ripple. So stay tuned for additional videos, but thank you guys for tuning in.